Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we have the 9th anniversary, not dual Dokkan Fest, but we have a Dokkan Fest plus Carnival banner live here. Now, I do think both banners are pretty good here. I've still got the pictures up on screen, you guys can see what the banners look like. Both banners actually have a pretty good assortment of characters here. People will kind of, push back against the notion that a Carnival banner could be good. But, I mean, you do have a lot of substantial characters here. Keep in mind that Carnival LRs are pretty much just on the level of these Dokkan Fest LRs right now. At the moment, I'm not super sure who I think is better between Gogeta and BROLY. I think that both of them could potentially make a strong case to it. They both have major W's. They both have a little bit of some flaws there, but it's not the biggest deal. I think both banners, you could get characters who will work as decent leader options, which I think is always a big thing. If we look at the characters on these banners, too, I think the Evolution Blue Vegeta and Blue Kaioken Goku is probably going to EZA. I think the AGL Krillin is probably going to EZA as well. And then I think the Broly, Chilai, and Lemo character, and Bardock and Guinea, and Paragus and Broly, I think all of those characters probably will be EZing. Seems like this is mostly a Dragon Ball Super celebration for right now, right? Like, we'll see if Part 2 is going to venture into non-Dragon Ball Super territory, but that's pretty much what we're going with right now. So I do think summoning on these is good. Gogeta and Broly both will be good leaders, both will be good characters. You have characters on these banners who aren't the craziest, right? Like the physical Broly is not really that good. Obviously the Int Spirit Bomb Goku character is not really that good. But you do have several decent options in both banners, so that's pretty good. Alright, so here's the new stage added to the BROLY Dokkan event. Obviously, 6 years later, essentially. Not the greatest, but it is still nice that they finally did give BROLY his needed respect. Obviously, we do like that. Here, let's just go ahead and grab the other Dragon Fist right there. Oh, actually, we want to quickly look at the event info. So there, of course, is the BROLY stage. The characters that are going to be effective here are characters, obviously, from the BROLY movie, Goku, Vegeta, and Gogeta's. Doesn't make a lot of sense there. 4-phase fight. And then, obviously, we've got a couple of characters that do awaken from the medals. Perfect. In terms of the sort of like special missions here, they want us to use Movie Hero, obviously one of every typing, no items, and then fast turns. And then this over here, I believe that this is, pretty sure this is a Gogeta Dokkan event that they want us to do, with Movie Boss, all typings right there, no support items, and then 5 turns total. So kind of just like a similar thing. So, alright, let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's go ahead and crush BROLY, and I will get to grinding. Obviously, we're going to need a lot of medals. Now, I noticed that the new Gogeta does not actually need medals from this event right here, right? Gogeta just needs medals from the older, 7th anniversary LRs and stuff like that. Like, that's where we need the stuff right there. Alright, so there's BROLY. And we can play the intros, yeah, sure.
そろそろオラとやろうぜ。一対一にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。俺がスーパーサイヤ人5。こんな
な世界があったなんてよ。
Alright, so we should be able to move through BROLY very, very fast here. I can't imagine that this guy is going to be able to slow us down at all, right? No way. Definitely not. So we'll go ahead and be able to get ourselves close to getting a bunch of these medals. Now, remember, when it comes to grinding Dokkan Awakening medals, obviously it's a pretty terrible part of the game right now. With the power level bonuses, it's way less of an issue for sure. But it's, you know, still a pain in the ass, of course. Alright, double Dragon Fist right here is not great, but this is a Dokkan event. BROLY, I don't think, is going to be able to do anything to Dragon Fist right there. He does still have a 50% chance to dodge, but he's not hitting that. It's fine. So we'll go ahead and get through this. Well, again, with the power level bonus, it'll cut down on the grind a little bit, but I do still think that Dokkan should even make this grind way less of a pain in the ass, right? Like, it's not that bad, but like, you know, I mean, pretty much anything, it certainly can be improved. If you're grinding up the Dokkan events, I do think that either the Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks double Super Saiyan team should be the fastest to probably grind medals. And I think number 2, or maybe even kind of like tied, would be the Heroes team, because the Super Saiyans can do their active skill on turn 3, and then obviously Limit Breaker Vegito could do his active skill on turn... Oh, he locks. Okay. Locking is tough. In a Dokkan event, it's not going to be an issue, but locking is definitely tough. But yeah, the active skills for LR, Vegeta, Goku, and Trunks, as well as Limit Breaker Vegito, being able to use those on turn 3, you will use the active skill and it will one-shot the boss. So, you know, if you're kind of like moving, like, all right, let's get this done as quickly as possible, that is definitely what you want to use, right? Would be either the Super Saiyan 200% team or the Heroes 200% team. So there we go. There is that. I will get to grinding. Obviously, there's a lot of videos to do. They moved up the start of the 9th anniversary by a few hours. So obviously now there's just so much to cover. We have the Blue Zone. We have the new territory fight against Hit. Obviously, there's the story events. I do want to cover the 9th anniversary celebration details, right? Like, there's just so much stuff that we actually do have to go over, right? Which will be important. So there we go. There is the BROLY Dokkan event. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys next time.